everybody! Ho, ho, ho! Hope you're all enjoying the beginning of the holiday season. I'm here at the Ministry of Natural Resources. And you might wonder why I'm here today. Well, the Minister of Natural Resources, Jim Carr, you remember him. He's the mean old Scrooge who threatened to send out the Canadian military against people simply for peacefully protesting pipelines and other things that destroy the environment. Well, a couple of months ago, Mr. Carr, in his magnanimity, gave a $3 billion loan guarantee to the Muskrat Falls development. Now, many people are facing charges for trying to stop Muskrat Falls because Muskrat Falls poses a threat to the water, to the land, and to people whose heritage and culture goes back thousands and thousands of years. So I have a message today for Mr. Carr. Muskrat Falls needs a safety guarantee, not a $3 billion loan guarantee. I have another message for Minister Carr, and this one will go underneath his tree, but this message here is very simple. There was a treaty that Canada signed last May without qualification. The United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. It says very clearly that Minister Carr and Prime Minister Trudeau and Indigenous Affairs Minister Carolyn Bennett need to receive free, prior, and informed consent. Now, if this sounds like an episode of Sesame Street, perhaps that's a good thing, because they don't simply get it up to this date. They need to get free, prior, and informed consent when they engage in a project like Muskrat Falls, or Kinder Morgan, or Site C, or Line 3, or any of the other devastating projects. The last message I want to share today comes from my many friends in Labrador. Most Canadians don't realize that over 50 individuals, and I want to add in here Danny Michelin, whose name hasn't made it, but it'll make it by the time we get to the Prime Minister's office. These are individuals who face the court process. They face the potential of jail time simply for standing up for the land, for the water, for their future, for their children's future. You know, earlier this week, a 12-year-old girl by the name of Autumn Pelletier wrote a speech for Prime Minister Trudeau, and she said, "I feel sorry for the elders who have had to spend their whole lives trying to protect the environment for future generations." And she's not sure if she wants to spend her whole life having to do that, because at the age of 12, why should your main goal have to be cleaning up the messes that your parents' generation have made? And so these land protectors, they should not be facing courts and jails. They should be facing peace medallions. They should be facing justice awards because they have stood up for what is right. And so today we're going to the Prime Minister's office at 5 o'clock at Elgin and Wellington in downtown Ottawa, and we are calling on Mr. Trudeau and the Premier of Newfoundland and Labrador, Dwight Ball, to drop the charges against these very good people so they can have a stress-free Christmas. And you know what? You've probably heard that slogan that when you do harm to others, it does harm to yourself as well. And I want to say to Dwight Ball, stop doing harm to yourself by stopping the harm that is being done to others. What could be a better message this holiday season? So I want to encourage all of you who are watching today to say, shut Muskrat down, and we look forward to seeing you on December the 25th.